They were not married. So the Black Lives Matter scholars and the full board holders should challenge the Board of Education to periodically, and more often than they do now, evaluate our students are learning and not waiting, and we not waiting until it's too late when we lose them to the streets. So about youth a little bit. On education, our youth are the future. So we must look to invest on them, not only with words, but with resources, to give us safe places to gather, learn, exercise, share, etc. The perfect example is a Q house. And yes, the Q house is for the whole city, but not everyone will be able to get to it. So we have to help the youth department in their idea of our hubs all over the city to make it easier for our youth to have a safe haven where they can excel. The mayor, again, has allocated funds for this effort as a starting point for more is definitely needed. We need to help the youth department to get those hubs up and running if we really want to help our youth. But that said, I have to call the parents and the guardians not to rely solely on the city to provide for our youth. Think about it. They prefer to buy a video game or an expensive phone to keep them busy. If they're placing them in little leagues, basketball, football, soccer, or even any learning programs available out there. And don't get me wrong, I know sometimes it's hard. Due to transportation, fees, time, but I know that parents, guardians, brothers, cousins, or even uncles that get involved with our youth activities have much better chance of succeeding in life. So we must invest some resources on our youth, because there's a lot of good people out there willing to invest their time to help guide our kids to soar, but they might not get resources. We have to first identify them and then provide them with the resources to get it done. And you all know how I love sports. And that's why, in my opinion, we must get our kids in sports. Or in a learning program, such as league or whatever it is. It doesn't matter which one. Sports and learning will make them grow. How to get along with others, respect others, help others. And at the end, isn't that what every parent wants for their kids? So how's it going to be? This may be the hard issue to tackle in Nueve, because Nueve is growing so fast. Even with all the new affordable housing we created these last few years, thanks and thanks to order for the Ward 9 for the IC legislation, which makes any new developments must have a number of affordable units. That said, we must ask, what is affordable and who's affordable for? Because yes, developers do make a few units available. Well, are they really? We have to find a way to stop making the A-line region. Let's make it only citywide. In my eyes, that's the only way to have affordable units will be affordable for my residents. We were the most projects in Ward 21, where the new land development will be constructing a building where about 80%, and 80% of the apartments will be affordable. That's true affordable housing. I'm a violence. It's hard for me to say that crime or violence is being committed by younger and younger kids. And I'm not talking about simple things. I'm talking about murder, robberies, home invasions, and cartels. We can really do. What can we really do? It doesn't start at home. It's not easy, especially this hard economic time that we live in. Parents have to work more than one job to just make things meet. But at the end of the day, they have to get involved somehow in the kids' life. We all know that all cops are not bad because of few. That's the main reason the majority of young people do not want to become police officers. our youth don't show police any respect. Well, then again, they want police to respect them. I'm honest and blunt. You might not want to hear this, but it's the truth. We have to start teaching our kids to respect the police officers. If we really want to see crime and violence reduced, and encourage them to become officers themselves. Crime is a complex issue. As a city, we really need to re-examine what our community policing strategy will be. We have to make sure that all residents are safe in order for true community policing to take place in the city. It's going to take the police, community, and other organizations to work together. That's how we make the city safe. How about jobs? Having a good job where you can provide your family and retire with dignity is the key. A lot of the issues plaguing our city is a result of poverty. For years, the borough holders have been pushing good jobs for their residents. The redlining of black and brown communities has hurt us tremendously, and tearing down years of structural racism will take a while to accomplish. The borough holders want an agreement to put 500 New Haven residents into good jobs at the university, but that's not enough. We need to continue to push for real economic stability for the most vulnerable communities. The pandemic has shown us the number of great creative entrepreneurs in our community. If a good job is available, we need to create our own. That's something nobody wants to hear about. Taxes. If residents are financially stable, they can contribute to a tax base. Year after year, we are faced with raising taxes on resident properties. If more residents have access to great opportunities that having a good job or funds available to create their own, this conversation will be much easier to talk about. We cannot tax our way out of the city financial problems. So what do we about it? What do we do about it? The Black and Spanish Caucus have kept pushing along with the community for the strongest school system possible to set students up for success when they become adults. Push and create opportunities for a good job and entrepreneurship. Push for affordable home ownership and apartments. Push to keep our neighborhood safe. And last but not least, hope to our most vulnerable communities. Because without hope and persistence, there will be no progress. Thank you for listening. God bless you all.
Thank you. I would like to note for the record that order from Ward 26 has joined us. Ms. Deputy Majority Leader.
Madam President, thank you. I move approval of the journal of the April 1st, 2022 regular meeting of the Board of Alders.
The item has been moved and second. Are there any corrections to the journal? Seeing none, all in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passed. Ms. Deputy Majority Leader.
Madam President, under unanimous consent, I ask unanimous consent on item number 1. From tax collector, order the tax refunds, April 18, 2022.
Is there anyone going to deny unanimous consent? Seeing none, Ms. Deputy Majority Leader.
I move the item.
Second.
The item has been moved in second. Discussion. Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passed. This is Deputy Majority Leader.
Madam President, I ask unanimous consent on items 2 to 6. Order concerning real property taxes of Alvin Ferguson on motor vehicle tax accounts 67168. Order concerning real property taxes of James Lance on motor vehicle tax accounts 79573 and 78088. Order concerning real property taxes of BoA on motor vehicle tax accounts 68488 and 85329. Order concerning real property taxes of Precious Howard on motor vehicle tax accounts 956035, 956036, 74367, 87169, 74638, and 75121. And order concerning real property taxes of Cesar Rosario on motor vehicle tax accounts 94455, 96815, 90825, 96814.
Is there anyone going to deny unanimous consent? Seeing none, Ms. Deputy Majority Leader.
I move the items.
Second.
The items have been moved in second. Discussion. I call on order from Ward 16.
Thank you, Madam President. These constituents need assistance with the interest, and we're able, as a board, to pay those interest, and we're able to pay the taxes in full, which will give us a total of $3,765 in taxes. I urge support of that. Thank you, Madam President.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passed. Ms. Deputy Majority Leader.
Madam President, under communications, I note items 7 to 21. Madam President, under first readings, I note items 22 to 24. And Madam President, under second readings, I move item number 25. From the co-presidents of Local 33, submitting an order supporting the request for events, permits, and approving the street closure of Prospect Street between Grove and Edwards Street, and the street closure of Hill House Avenue from Station to Grove Streets for an event on April 27, 2022, from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m.
Second.
The item has been moved in second. Discussion. Seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Item passed. Ms. Deputy Majority Leader.
Madam President, under second readings, I move item 26, A through C. Order concerning real property taxes of New Haven Gay and Lesbian Community Center tax account number 309128. Order abating, deferring collection of real property taxes due from Claudia L. Barnes on her residence grand list of 2017 through 2020. And C, order abating, deferring collection of real property taxes due from Carletta T. Taylor on her residence grand list of 2019 and 2020.
Do I hear a second?
Second.
The item has been moved in second. Discussion. I call on order from Ward 16.
Thank you, Madam President. On item 26A, this organization came before the tax committee, and they had an office in Haven from 2008 to 2011. And while they were there, they applied for tax status, but the people who submitted was not correct. They failed to submit the corrections. And so the tax committee was able to listen to the case and give an opportunity to pay just a 70%, which means they're going to waive the entire interest and reducing the taxes to $722.20, and it has the support of the body to approve that motion.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Item passed. Ms. Deputy Majority Leader.
Madam President, I move to suspend section 24, 1A of the rules of the Board of Board of Alders to conduct further business.
Second.
The item has been moved in second. Discussion. Seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Item passed. Ms. Deputy Majority Leader.
Madam President, under suspension 24-1A, I know communication item number 27. And I move to close suspension of section 24-1A of the rules of the Board of Alders to conduct further business.
Second.
The item has been moved in second. Discussion. Seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? And before a motion to adjourn is appropriate, and before I take points of personal privilege, I would like to say job well done. Everyone, please give her a round of applause. Definitely need to. And I would also like for everyone to stand so we can have a moment of silence for Alder Francis Uncle and Alder Ashton Smith. Let me get it right. Uncle and Alder Francis aunt. I got it. Thank you. Just know that the board is continuously praying for you and your families, and everyone else. And now I will take points of personal privilege. I will call on order for Ward 16.
I do apologize, this has to do with this item number 26. I just wanted to say, on the record, that it's sequence of items 26B qualify, therefore, you approved it, but I support that you have to qualify. So that was for that tax collection for the problem. Thank you.
Any more points of personal privilege? I call on order for Ward 9.
15.
Thank you, Madam President. Yes, no. That was not an intentional. Thank you, Madam President. I would like to invite colleagues to the local 33 idea rally that we just voted on approving the street closure for. It's kicking off at Prospect and Grove at 5 p.m. on April 27th. For the folks who don't know, need a refresher, Local 33 is a campaign for a union for graduate workers at Yale University. Folks who have been here for a minute know it's a cause near and dear to my heart. I used to be an organizer and a vice president for that campaign for a few years. And right now they're making a serious push to win their union for all. And this is happening in the context of graduate workers around the country fighting for many basic rights, including just here in the Northeast, Harvard, Columbia, MIT, Brown University, so a lot of Yale's peer institutions. And so on the 27th, I'm really excited to stand with some of my former colleagues in Local 33 as Local 33 members declare publicly and in great number that the work that they do for Yale and at Yale is work. As workers, they deserve a union. The work they do is vital, and I hope many of you can join me there. Thank you, Madam President.
I will now call on order for Ward 15.
Thank you, Madam President.
20.
Like I said in my speech, I will not for all sports. I'm inviting everybody in the 30th. We're gonna have a celebration, and everything that I pray for, and we'll be shouting the bridge for 5 years. We're gonna play here in the 30th. Everybody, I'll probably do patience, so you see me getting lost. So anyway, so if you want to invite everybody, starting at noon. We're gonna change to this. Nice. Thank you. Oh, all right. Chris Park, aka Sean. Thank you.
I will now call on order for Ward 25.
Thank you, Madam President. The budget season is in full swing. Our final workshop and public hearing will take place this Thursday, April 21st at James Hillhouse High School. Colleagues and members of the public are invited to attend this meeting, which will begin at 6 p.m. Deliberations on the budget are scheduled for early May. The vice chair and I will have more to say on that topic at the finance meeting Thursday. Thank you, Madam President.
I will now call on order from Ward 26.
Thank you, Madam President. First and foremost, I just wanted to give many thanks to the Youth and Recreation Department for all the great events and engagement that they've been doing with the young people this past weekend in particular. There were several Easter egg hunts that were held over the weekend. Also, I wanted to thank the Office of the CAO and their support and Parks and Trees. They offer cleaning supplies and so on. Hundreds, if not thousands, of kids were impacted this weekend. I feel very strongly that that during this pandemic time, we can't just talk about doing things for the kids. We have to start engaging. So asking colleagues and members of the community, International Children's Day is on June 12th, Sunday, June 12th. Just putting it out there, I think there needs to be more comprehensive efforts to do something as a city. The Youth and Recreation Department is open to doing that type of collaboration. So for any individuals that have any thoughts or want to have that conversation, we need to be more intentional about addressing our youth and not just talk about it, but just do things to bring them out to make that impact too. So thank you very much.
I will now call on order from Ward 30.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I just want to remind all of the alders on May 17th, we're doing an unveiling for the Mayor Tony Hart's portrait. If you haven't RSVP, please RSVP so that we can get a count of how many will be there. Thank you, Madam President.
Are there any more claims of personal privilege? Seeing none, the motion to adjourn is appropriate.
So moved. Second.
The item has been moved and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, say nay. Yeah, caught you on that one. Our motion passed. We are dismissed. Good night, everyone.
Good night. Good night.